Many families here struggle with poverty. They have a lot of stress, maybe more so than families in other communities. So the school really wanted to support those families and those children and help them to be successful academically. We wanted to try to help children with that transition from Holt Elementary to Davis Emerson Middle School with a particular focus on that transition, because that's a high-risk time for children. Their grades tend to suffer, their behavior, they might have some challenges with their behavior, and just in terms of self-confidence and well-being, that tends to be a bumpy time for them.
Children have already started to identify barriers. What we want to do is include more kids in the identification of those barriers, and we prioritize them with the students, not us. They're the ones that prioritize them. We facilitate everything for them, and we try to equalize as much as possible that power differential between an adult and a child and a professional and a student.
The most powerful component that I've witnessed is the kids actually interacting with the information and with the process. So normally adults make the decisions for kids and decide what's best, but you can't really put yourself in the role of a child or see through their lens. In this way, the kids are coming up with the ideas that they want to use to improve their transition from 5th to 6th or their community in general. And they've come up with some really great ideas. They have a lot of awesome ones. So I think in that process, they're able to get behind them a little more. They feel strongly about them and they really want to see it go through. And I believe the community will feel the same.
Roots partners with local public schools, and we help them install gardens and plant the gardens with the children. And then we also have a curriculum that's associated with the garden. So not only are they learning basic gardening skills, they're also able to take standards that they're working on in the classroom and apply them in a real world situation.
I just sort of one day stumbled upon hearing about this program, and I thought it was pretty incredible. And I just wanted to get involved, so I went and met with Lindsay, and we talked about some possibilities of what their needs were and how those needs were being met. The ideal goal for Schoolyard Roots is to have a garden in every school in Alabama, and we're planning to do whatever we can to help make that happen. The whole concept of trying to teach the students social responsibility is pretty critical, in my opinion.
much, and I feel like the kids are learning a lot about the crops that we're growing, and I think it stems, I'm interested in it, and that kind of plays off on them. They've really been interested in, seeing how much it's grown every week, so we're able to measure it and what changes it's made. So the kids they're really loving to see.
I enjoy showing folks how to build stuff. It's nice to see people realize, well, wow, I can actually do this kind of stuff, and it takes a lot of work, but it's very rewarding in the end when we get everything installed and set up at the schools, and you actually see them being used and it working. That's again, it's very rewarding and gratifying.